scent of aviation fuel and grease.
What happened to that one, miss?
Gravity, I'd say, Dot. Ah, Group Captain Lyle Compton.
Phryne.
This is my assistant, Dorothy Williams.
Ah, pleasure, Miss Williams.
Hello.
Are you interested in planes? Could take you for a spin.
Oh, no, thank you. I mean, I am interested,
But mainly in how they stay up.
Ah, well, perhaps a tour of the base then. As you can see, our boys are hard at it, preparing for another air show on Saturday. Help our battered reputation.
Yes, the newspapers certainly made a meal of your last mishap.
Yes, well, at least no one was killed. Pity it's such a dangerous game, flying.
Not half as dangerous as that machine, I'll bet. How fast?
With this tailwind, I hazard a guess is 132 miles per hour.
Prove it. What was our previous best?
117, Colchester Airfield, 1919.
Stop.
Miss, no.
What's the planes, Dot?
Hold on tight.
If you insist.
On your way, then.
Full rigor mortis. Must have happened last night.
Perhaps she was strangled, sir.
No marks on the windpipe. Did those boys recognise her?
No, they don't think she's a local.
No purse.
Not even a coat.
Nothing to identify her.
Just a scrap of paper and a set of keys.
Sir.
It's a serious boot print. And where around here would we find a serious pair of boots?
Now, this plane was a favourite with Wing Commander Harry Cobby, lead ace with the Australian Flying Corps. Flew 29 victories in less than a year. Distinguished Service Order, Distinguished Flying Cross, and 2 bars. They're a tricky lot. Union blokes, not military. Wouldn't trust them to keep a kite airborne.
Were you a pilot before you retired, Mr. Grace?
No. I'm just happy to be part of it these days. But once flying's in your blood, that's it. Nothing like it. Up above the clouds, sun shining. Like being in heaven.
I'm sure it is.
The papers practically accused the mechanics union of sabotaging that plane.
Well, somebody did. The fuel was deliberately contaminated.
Is that why you called me in?
It gets worse, I'm afraid. One of my men failed to report for duty this morning. Flight Lieutenant James Manning, the officer who walked away from that wreck. Hell-bent on finding out who was responsible.
You think he asked too many questions?
I hope not. And another onslaught of bad publicity with the death of us. This needs a delicate touch.
Squadron Leader Willis Jones is organising our air show.
A challenging exercise in public relations, I gather.
Yes. Apart from the technicalities, we have other flyers, but Manning is a one-off.
When did you notice he was gone?
After formation practice, yesterday.
Anything missing from his quarters?
His uniform was gone, his wallet. Everything else is untouched.
Is there anyone he was particularly close to who might know why he disappeared?
The police to see, sir.
Jack, what on earth are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I imagine, Miss Fisher. Detective Inspector Jack Robinson.
Group Captain Lyle Compton. That'll be all, Jones.
Group Captain, a woman has been found dead near your perimeter fence.
Dead?
I was aware there was an incident.
You didn't know?
No. Compton and I are old friends. I was here on another matter.
I'll need a list of names of any personnel who left the base in the last 24 hours.
No one was authorised to leave the base. I can tell you that right now.
What about unauthorized?
Phryne.
Who was this woman?
We don't know, as yet.
This has no connection with the Air Force.
If I find a connection,
There will be a thorough investigation.
Keep me informed, Inspector.
you find me at the morgue, Miss Fisher.
I can't promise to keep all your secrets, Compton. Not if it stands between Jack and bringing a murderer to justice.
But at least be discreet. Please.
Keep me posted.
Donnie! What are you doing here?
I'm here on official business, Hugh.
Already? I know Miss Fisher has a nose for trouble, but this is a military base with guns and men. It could be very dangerous.
The war's over, Hugh.
I know.
And sometimes Miss Fisher needs me to do dangerous things, like be a hostage or pretend to be a racing car driver, or even go up in a plane.
What? You're terrified of planes.
Collins.
Sir.
Jack, wait. You know I can't resist murder if it is a murder.
Found these by the body.
The missing airman's service number. I think I found your connection.
It's a chilly night to be out without a coat.
Severe dehydration and asphyxia. I bet some kind of poison. Found that inside her clothing. I presume it was around her neck.
Those keys.
She had better access to the Air Force than I do.
Perhaps Flight Lieutenant James Manning gave her access. Perhaps they were lovers.
Or maybe just old friends.
I met Compton back in England at the end of the war. I flew a couple of low-key missions with him, that's all. No lighter and only one unlit cigarette. But a serious smoker.
Missions as in intelligence.
Not officially.
Flight, Earth eyes turn skyward. Have been and there will always long.
A love letter. Sounds very literary.
Very aeronautical. So, Captain Courageous is entrusting Mata Hari with another secret mission.
Compton was a long time ago, Jack, and it wasn't like that. Well, yes, it was, but
You know what it's like when you think life is fleeting and you might die at any moment.
I always feel like that when I'm with you.
Call with any details that might help missing persons. The murderer seems to have made off with anything that might establish who she was.
but perhaps not where she's been.
4.5 pence fare, 9 sections, so 1, 2.
Where would I find the
3.
headquarters of the Victorian Amalgamated Mechanics Association?
European Club, that's where you'll find them. Hobnobbing with Bert's Red Ragger mates.
If my memory serves me, that's somewhere on Sydney Road.
Sydney Road, Brunswick.
And we know that James Manning was nosing around them trying to find out who sabotaged his plane. Perhaps that's where he met this mystery woman. Does that match our ticket dot?
Yes, miss, this ticket would get you there.
Sounds like you ladies need an escort to the wrong side of town.
Any excuse to see you-know-who.
Who?
Some Russian Sheila he's soft on. She works in the cloakroom.
She hemmed me trousers, that's all. Don't mention Mr. Butler or the stock exchange. And don't say you send out your laundry.
I doubt your comrades will care who washes my Ermique de lingerie.
And don't talk like a top.
Sorry.
You can get out. You're no use to anyone.
And I just say that this is Australia, not Russia.
So now you've got a problem with the revolution. What are you, a bloody idiot? You think a whole bunch of words is going to change the world? Why don't you hand your card in now? Go on, throw it on the table.
Mr. Higgins, your boss needs a little
All right. Miss Fisher, Rupert Higgins, pleased to meet you. Albert here claims that as far as capitalist bosses go, you're not too bad.
Noblesse oblige. I do my best from on high, Mr. Higgins. Like you, I'm sure.
This couple you want to know about.
This is James Manning.
Military.
Air Force, though I doubt he would have shown off his uniform in here. And I'm not sure that they were a couple.
He's not familiar.
What about the woman? Tall, dark-haired, late 20s.
There was a young woman that started coming to our meetings a few weeks ago.
Do you remember her name?
That's another thing people don't show off in here. We've been raided too many times.
Seditious publications.
I remember she did pick a few pamphlets up afterwards. It was the woman you're after. She seemed smart, educated.
So she was alone.
That's why I noticed her. This isn't the kind of place frequented by single women, apart from a few remarkable exceptions. Why are you trying to track her down?
Well, that's the problem, we're not. She was found in bushland early this morning. Suspected murder.
No, she never say her name. I can't believe she is killed.
Tatiana, meet Miss Fisher.
Hello, Tatiana Fyodorov. I know this woman, but she's not my friend. She's my customer.
And she was here last night.
Yes, I see her, but
Well, I know she looks fancy, but you can trust her.
I see her with a man from here. Higgins, you know him?
Go on, huh?
On the stairs. He did not see me, but he had her arm like this, strong.
Was he friendly or angry?
They were whispering, I could not hear, but from their faces it was important.
Thank you, Miss Fyodorov. You've been most helpful.
Please, don't say I tell you.
Don't worry, we'll keep it under our hats.
What's that? May I have that coat, the Dusty Rose one? It's her missing coat.
Yes, she left it here. This is to fix the insides, here.
Thank you. You may need an expert opinion.
The fabric is excellent quality, a silk wool jersey, so the whole ensemble would have been very expensive. If I could examine it more closely, I might find a dressmaker's mark.
Of course. Collins.
I also found something in the coat pocket, but you're going to have to play nicely.
Why aren't you at the RAF wing walking or something?
Now, that won't score you any points.
I've managed to score a few without you. European Club, haunt of militant unionists, including the amalgamated mechanics and committed Red Ragger, Rupert Higgins. The logical deduction with the union trouble at the RAF, Higgins' file, belonging to an unlawful association charge dismissed 10 years ago. Sedition charge still pending.
Do you think our victim was passing James Manning information?
Could explain what she was doing near the base, with his keys. What about next of kin on Manning's military file?
You should be impressed I managed to get his service number before Compton whisked it away. You know, you and Compton are very similar, Jack. I think you'd like him.
I don't think one necessarily follows the other.
All right, full points for that.
A match for the love letter.
I was hoping we might try that new pie cut for lunch.
Wait,
I know we've got a few things to settle before our big day.
like my job.
Like your job, but I thought we could also talk about settling on a date. So maybe you could worry about that and leave the investigating to Miss Fisher.
And maybe you can try that pie card on your own. Suddenly lost my appetite.
Dot! Here's the cast of that boot print, sir. It's a big one, at least size 12. Possible match for a flying boot.
In need of repair.
Well, if that's the print you found near the body, I doubt it belongs to James Manning.
How do you know?
The only other thing I managed to glean from his file was his height. 5'6".
Hardly a giant.
No, a men's shoe size 8, 9, 10 at the most.
So we're looking for a tall airman, sir.
Well, that whittles it down to about 85% of the Air Force.
Bring the car around, Collins.
here to see Captain Compton.
I have my orders, sir. Miss Fisher only.
Surely the group captain didn't say I couldn't be escorted by my fiancé. Such a masculine environment's overwhelming for a single woman.
Let me check for you.
Oh, there's no need to escort us. I know the way. Admitted, Jack. Being a woman definitely has its assets.
Well, I appreciate your assets. Now, if we can hurry up this break-in.
I'm not breaking anything. I'm merely taking a circuitous route. Keys. Numbers would have made this a lot easier.
Suggest that to your captain friend.
Eureka. Third time lucky.
Fourth.
Must you be so contrary? James Manning's locker. James Manning and Willis Jones.
Can I help you? Miss Fisher.
Detective Inspector Jack Robinson, meet Squadron Leader Willis Jones.
I've told Miss Fisher everything I know about James.
I'm also interested in another matter. A woman found dead this morning outside the base.
Saw the police car?
We have reason to believe that Flight Lieutenant James Manning knew the dead woman.
What's this got to do with me?
Your boots are a match for a very particular footprint we found beside the body. You need your right heel repaired.
What?
You also need to tell us more about your relationship with James Manning.
Where did you get that?
Yes, Miss Fisher. Where did you get that? As you were, Jones. You two. With me.
We have good reason to believe both men were at the crime scene.
I'm not interested in speculation.
I am. What about a love triangle?
I can't imagine that.
Well, it's not that difficult. One woman, two men. It has been known to lead to conflict.
We need to conduct a more extensive search.
I'm sorry, but I can't allow a civilian search on military grounds.
Then how do you expect me to conduct my investigation?
Inspector, I appreciate you have a job to do and a public to answer to, but so do I. And at this point in history, I believe my position to be the more precarious. I do hope you understand. On another matter, Phryne. A personal one. There could never be a love triangle. Willis and James would never fight over any woman.
Lovers?
I have no proof, of course, but if it were to get out, it would be the last straw for the RAF and for me.
Even so, both of them had something to do with that woman. And if you genuinely want me to find out what happened to James, then you have to give me free access to this place.
Greaves, please escort Miss Fisher on a full tour of the base. Wherever she wants to go, whatever she needs to know.
Hello, Hugh. Come to return your evidence. How are you going with that postmark?
Good. I'm nearly there. That town definitely starts with a C, and it's 9 letters long.
Might help to narrow it down to the suburbs of Perth.
And why would I do that?
One Marsh, Perth, Western Australia.
Yes, that might help, but it's still not the answer, is it?
Stick to the whole of Australia then, Hugh.
Can't be easy. A military man in charge of a unionized workforce.
Oh, they all towed the line well enough. Till the rumours started.
About Willis and James.
I wasn't the only one who saw him sneak out of Willis's quarters at all hours. The moment he arrived, he started work on Willis, preyed on him.
So Willis lost respect.
Then that plane came down, and James pointed the finger at the Union.
What did he accuse them of? Shoddy work or party politics?
Both. And it didn't make Willis's life any easier.
Do you think Willis will be able to pull off this air show?
Yeah, without a doubt. He's a better flyer than James ever was. He can loop-de-loop and barrel roll like a bird.
Does Willis smoke?
No, never.
Mac was right, Jack. She was poisoned.
By her own cigarettes.
I found that at the back of Willis Jones' desk. The packets are matched for the cigarette you found near the victim's body.
Except that cigarette was harmless. The cigarette found in the packet contained ricin. Blood samples have confirmed it. Ricinus communis.
From castor oil?
From the beans at the castor seed plant, to be exact. The oil itself isn't poisonous.
I'm impressed you're even close.
The Americans and British were experimenting with chemical weapons towards the end of the war, until the Hague Convention banned them. Ricin's deadly.
Just a few grains, particularly if inhaled.
But this hasn't been touched.
Well, the killer must have laced other cigarettes in the packet.
Doesn't work fast. It can take days.
Perfect way to be absent at the time of death.
For you, Inspector, your constable seems to have a lead on our mystery woman.
Virginia Forbes went missing from Claremont 6 years ago.
6 years?
Worked as a nurse at the military hospital. Might explain the bandage in a handbag.
Might explain more than that. James was transferred to Melbourne from the Claremont Air Base in 1923. That must have been where James and Virginia met.
But if what you're telling me about James is true, whatever happened between them wasn't romantic.
Well, you can see now why Compton needs to be discreet.
No, I don't see. A woman is dead, and he's asking you to withhold information from me. If he won't cooperate with the police, I'll go over his head.
You seem determined to make this a personal matter.
And you seem determined to make it a military one. I don't understand why you have to dance to his tune.
Excuse me, Miss Fisher. Mr. Butler just called to let you know that Group Captain Compton would like to see you. Urgently.
Thank you, Hugh. I dance to no one's tune, Jack.
Shandy for the lady.
Bert, I can't speak with you. Go, please.
Why not?
That lady, your boss. Comrade Higgins says she's with the police. Now he thinks I say bad things about him.
What? You only told the truth. I'll set him straight.
No, Bert, please. There are things you do not know.
That bastard Higgins. You'll be next.
Some papers went missing 3 nights ago. From here, from the party. Nobody knows who to trust.
Well, Higgins can trust you, and I'll tell him that.
Does it matter? This woman, if she is dead, she is dead. I don't want the trouble.
No trouble. Just a word. Or two. Listen to me, Higgins. It's one thing sorting out some pansy right-wingers' politics, but there's no need to touch a lady.
No, please!
Oi, Bert! Miss Fyodorov needs to appreciate her...
He needs you to leave her alone.
Calm down, Bert.
Please.
You could lose your party membership for this, Johnson.
And you could lose an entire set of choppers if you go near her again.
Stop! Or I tell everyone what you do.
Come on, love. You just quit.
Christian.
What'd you just say?
It's Russian for bastard.
No, it's a Russian for peasant.
Don't worry, we'll find you another job. Plenty of places that'd be lucky to have someone like you.
Thank you, Bert, but I have some things at the club I must get.
First thing tomorrow.
Then I must go far away from here. I am illegal. I have no passport.
Miss Fisher will sort that. She's got friends in the police force. You can trust her.
I trust no one. Except you.
Greaves tells me you found evidence in Willis's desk.
A packet of cigarettes.
Willis doesn't smoke.
Well, that's what made me curious. They matched the cigarette found beside Virginia Forbes' body. Our victim has a name now.
Well, your inspector will be happy with that.
Don't you start, Compton. You two can squabble over demarcation. I'm interested in the big picture.
And how does Jack fit into your picture? He's not your usual style.
I don't have a usual style. I think I'm admirably versatile.
So I am right. About Jack.
Too much ballast for liftoff.
Yours or his?
Probably both.
Tempt you with a drink?
Nothing like a drop of brandy at 10,000 feet to warm the heart.
Is that what you're up to?
Remember Madagascar?
God, yes. How could I forget? It's a miracle we survived that landing. And then the cyclone raged for days.
Nothing to do but sit us out.
Though we did manage to think of a few other things.
Ah, the good old days. How I've missed the thrill of them.
There must be a connection between the three of them. If it wasn't romantic, what was it?
Not sure what a Red Ragger would have in common with a couple of RAF pilots, sir.
Which suggests their rendezvous were clandestine, but it wasn't a very private place to meet.
It was an old sentry box just inside the base.
Bring the car around, Collins.
Sir.
Flight Lieutenant. These have to be James Manning's. Condy's crystals. Antiseptic.
Why would he take his clothes off out here? Oh.
Get to the car. Don't take those. You go that way. Go,
Hey! These sentries will fire, Constable. Put your hands above your head. Now.
Get to the car, shoot.
Drop all weapon.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Hold your positions, men! Inspector Robertson, this is trespass!
We were just leaving.
Not with military property, you're not.
Take it up with the Chief Commissioner. Get to the car, Collins.
Stand down, men.
Jack, wait! We were just reminiscing!
Where did you find those? And what on earth?
It's a police matter, Miss Fisher. It's none of your concern. You keep those eyes turned skyward.
Eyes turned skyward. That's it. The note by Virginia Forbes' body. The love letter is a quote from Leonardo da Vinci.
I think I might have found it. Is this it? Once you have tasted flight, you will forever...
Yes. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward. For there you have been, and there you will always long to return.
How lovely.
A snifter, miss.
Desperately.
Like Mr. Graves said, like being in heaven.
Except poor Leonardo never got to fly.
Do you think Virginia Forbes could have been an aviatrix?
That, my dear Dot, is a very good question. Mr. Butler, get me a couple of small flat cushions and Dot, a long bandage from the medicine cabinet. I'll meet you upstairs in my smalls.
Straight as a celery stick, miss. Well, except for your...
Nothing a de Beauvoir's Bordeaux wouldn't fix.
I should have picked up on her face being so heavily powdered.
And this will explain the Condy's crystals, Inspector. A strong solution will both darken and roughen the skin.
Meet Flight Lieutenant James Manning, also known as Virginia Forbes.
She swore she'd find a way to join the Air Force, and she did.
By assuming the identity of Flight Lieutenant James Manning, who was admitted to the Perth hospital where Virginia was nursing.
The real James Manning was committed to a sanatorium, but Ginny knew he'd been about to be taking up a posting in Melbourne.
So she stole his identity papers and doctored the medical report to say he was fit for duty.
You've got to admire her ingenuity. And an exceptional aviatrix, by all accounts.
Goggles and God help you. That was Ginny.
Did you know about her forays into the Communist Party?
I knew she was fired up and that she suspected someone in the unions. She said she had found out who was behind the sabotage.
Any names?
No. But she said she'd befriended someone at the club and was paying them to find her proof. A Russian girl. She promised me she would stop as soon as she'd found it.
We know you were with her when she died.
She came back frantic. That night, she was beside herself. She was sweating. She couldn't breathe. There was no time to go for any help. She died in my arms.
So you removed anything that might identify her and left her there? What were you doing with the cigarette packet?
I found it in your office.
I don't know. I didn't know what to make of how she died.
Did you know they were poisoned?
No, I had no idea.
Thank you. That'll be all. We may need to speak with you again.
We need to hold on to that. You may be lying.
Rupert Higgins could have doctored the cigarette.
Whether Willis murdered Ginny with these or not, why would he hold on to this? And why is he still so interested in it? We may need a Russian to help us find her.
I don't reckon they'll be happy to see any of us back in there. How important's this bag, anyway?
I must have it. It is sentimental. Behind the counter, there is a loose floorboard. You just need
He knows, love. You heard her. You can't just leave after this. Let me help you.
There is one way.
We'll name it. Anything.
I become a new person, a new name. With you, Bert.
Tatiana Fedorov, will you be my wife?
No.
Come back with your bag.
My bag.
What's in that bloody bag?
Now, perhaps you'd like to tell us who you really are. This passport's a fake. It's a good one, but a fake.
You told me you didn't have one.
I am Tatiana Krasnaya.
When did you come to Australia?
After the revolution.
How well did you know Ginny?
She saw me at the club, tearing one of Higgins' pamphlets. So she tells me she knows they are lies, too. And I tell her everything.
About Russia?
About my brothers and sisters. All killed in the revolution. Higgins says they are criminals, but they are only children.
But Ginny asked you to do a lot more than just her sewing, didn't she, Tatiana? You made a deal.
She said she would save me. If I steal from Higgins what she wants.
A report to the Comintern.
Yes. She will tell me the day to fly me to somewhere safe. To a new life she promised me.
This outlines plans for further sabotage at the RAF air show this Saturday. This is definitely the safest place for you right now, Miss Krasnaya, but I need your help. I speak a lot more Russian than I can read.
Our meeting place. Вторник 16:00 is Tuesday 4 o'clock.
That's today.
And Żar Ptice is Firebird.
The Russian equivalent of the Phoenix. I need to make an urgent phone call to stop an act of treason.
Krasnaya. What kind of name is that?
My father was General Anton Krasny. He was an advisor to the White Army against the Bolsheviks.
So that cock and bull story about you being illegal and having to get married was just a con job. You're a bloody white Russian.
Bert, I was a child. I knew nothing. I thought I would be safe with you. You are a good man, Bert. You are the kind of man any woman would come to love.
Willis must have known. That's why he kept the cigarette packet.
Those map coordinates, 14G3, here.
The Gallery Park airfield.
Flying off into the wild blue yonder seems more appealing than facing a court-martial for accessory to fraud.
Or perhaps honouring his dying lover's last wish.
This report isn't signed. There's no proof Higgins was behind the sabotage.
Which is why Tatiana needs to keep that rendezvous with Willis this afternoon. And why Rupert Higgins needs to find out about it.
The stake up?
Preferably with full cooperation from the Air Force.
I'll leave that part to you. We better move fast.
As always, I'll put out word at the European Club.
G'day, gents. Got a special tip for Rupert Higgins.
Rightio.
Can you pass it on for me?
Will do.
I think that's everything, miss. Your pistol's been repaired and there's a supply of ammunition should you require it.
Thank you, Mr. B.
Are you sure I can't do anything else, miss?
No, thank you, Dot. I know how terrified you are of leaving the ground. I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you.
I wish I felt the same way about flying as Mr. Greaves does. He thinks flying's like being in heaven. But he was stuck in a factory in Avonmouth for the whole war.
Avonmouth's where they made mustard gas during the war.
The CWS?
Chemical Weapons Services. That's right.
This is highly unorthodox, Inspector. Police and Air Force joint maneuvers.
We know who's manoeuvred us, don't we, Captain?
Yes, well, she always was a wild child.
I can see the taxi cab, sir.
How you doing there, Miss Krasnaya?
Could not pick the difference. Unless someone asked me to hem their trousers. Dot, you're in charge.
Yes, miss.
Here comes Willis now. Right on time.
I told the Air Vice Marshal we were doing extraordinary manoeuvres.
With Miss Fisher involved, I'm sure we can be guaranteed of that.
Do you think Higgins got the message, sir?
We'll soon find out.
Wish me luck.
Удачи.
Is this plan gonna work?
You have to wait for them to make the first move.
There's a black motor car approaching. Get ready.
They're right behind you.
There's another gunman. Let's go.
Is Miss Fisher all right?
Yeah. Hey, mister.
Happy now you've caught another red for the government?
You won't be locked up for your politics, Higgins. You'll be locked up because you're a murderous thug.
How's Squadron Leader Jones doing? Have you finished with him?
Not yet, Captain. We just need a statement about Rupert Higgins and the relationship he was having with the woman who was posing as James Manning.
I assume you'll charge Higgins with murder? The Air Force will most certainly be pressing charges of sabotage.
A woman? Well, James was a woman.
Virginia Forbes. And Rupert Higgins was guilty on many fronts. But he didn't murder her. Did he, Mr. Greaves? Ricin-coated bullets, produced experimentally at Avonmouth factory, where you worked during the war. Later banned, and yet there they were, sitting in your locker.
I didn't know he was a woman.
And yet you laced his cigarettes, knowing he would take days to die, and there are enough enemies at play for you to hide behind.
I thought he was after Willis. Everybody thought that. Even you. But you turned a blind eye. Even let him be the air show ace. Someone like that. Someone so depraved. And forget the Union. Manning was going to bring down the RAF all on his own. Somebody had to do something.
Ginny knew it was dangerous, impersonating an officer. But it was the only way she could see. When I tried to warn her off the Unions, she said she had no choice. She would do anything for the Air Force. Group Captain Compton ordered her to find out the truth, and she said she was going to see it through. And she did. I think she loved me. But she loved flying more.
I thought you said pursuing the Union was James Manning's idea.
It was originally. And then I ordered him to follow through with it.
Why did you not tell me?
I couldn't be seen to condone what James was doing. He was spying.
And you were keeping up appearances? With me?
Well, I'm not in Madagascar anymore. I have responsibilities.
What a shame.
Dottie.
Here. I want you to know that I only said I was going up in a plane because you didn't think I could.
Well, I'm still glad you didn't.
But if Miss Fisher wanted me to, I would have. Even if I screamed the whole way or shut my eyes or fainted before we even left the ground.
I know. Because you're brave. And you're smart. I never would have found Claremont without your help. You're smart and you're beautiful and you're brave, and sometimes it scares me to death.
I just want to be the one to choose what I do. It's my job.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to find a way of being brave about that too. So, what about Saturday, the 14th of September, 1929?
Sounds perfect.
Two arrests in one day. Murder and treason. This calls for a celebration.
Well, I still have a report to write for the Chief Commissioner about a missing Russian emigre due to give evidence at Rupert Higgins' trial.
Excuse me, Miss Fisher. Albert has telephoned. He's said that the caviar has arrived.
Thank you, Mr. B.
So if the caviar is who I think it is, where's it being sent to?
Tasmania?
So what do I tell my chief?
You can tell him that the Air Force doesn't know either.
That's some consolation.
Even though Compton saved my life.
Literally?
10 years ago. He had a chute and he could have bailed, but he chose to crash land the plane between two mountains and a ravine. And we both survived.
Well, no doubt you have more dashing heroes in your past.
If there weren't, I wouldn't be here.
To heroes, then.
And to the one as yet unsung hero who has saved me over and over again.